What's up, guys? My name's Psychotic. Back at you guys a little bit today. Coming at you guys with a video about pop perks at work. Hope you guys stay high, stay lit, most importantly smoking up. Yeah, let's get this started, man. So this day was just like any other day, and I was working in Desi Vegas restaurant, right? I just really wanted to start popping some shit because it was just stressful, you know? And anything that gave me some energy and get me through the day would be nice. So I met a homie, right? I'm not gonna name any names, but basically this dude, what do you call him? Steve. This guy, Steve. He's gonna be the one giving me the oxy. So I basically bought the oxy off him. When I bought the oxy off of this guy, it was actually pretty legit looking. So I would say it's pretty legit. Now, when I was, looking to do this shit, basically the first day I popped a perk, this dude gave me like a half one, right? And I was just ready to rock with that shit. So I took up half of a perk, and my ass was ready to just nod off. But I wasn't gonna nod off like that. But however, this shit was stronger than I intended it to be. So, that's probably the way it goes, with that shit. But anyways, so it actually had me kind of nodding. I'm gonna be honest. It had me high as fuck. So basically, it was just like any other day. I had to going a little early. I had to prep the salad area. Salad prep, that's basically all I did. And this shit was just annoying, I couldn't wait to take some of that perk. And I was like, all right, let's do this shit. So, man, I was loving it at that point, man. So around we had a little break time, right? So around break time is when my homie handed me a little bit of perk. I'm like, all right, man, I'm ready for this shit. So, he hands me a little bit of perk, and I'm just looking at it. I'm like, this shit looks good. Looks pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. And it was, I would say it was legit. Tasted bitter as hell, and yeah, man, it was fucking awesome. It had it was the white oxycodone pill, and yeah. If you ever had that, I'm sure you know how it smacks. But anyways, yeah, this shit smacked me. I don't even think I took a half. I probably took more like a quarter of this oxycodone pill. And boy, did it actually get me. So it made me want to buy one off of. I bought one off of him earlier, to save for another time doing this shit. But I actually ended up taking that at home because I didn't want to take it at work. It was more worth it taking it at home, taking when you're off work, So I wouldn't advise ever taking oxycodone at work. It's just really gonna not be a good time. It's just not gonna be a good time at all because you're probably gonna be nodding off, or you're gonna take a little too much, might get sick. You never know. Don't want to be around people like that, And these people have to rely on you to cook food, so that's another no-no. It's different when you have a tolerance, but I'm just saying, if you're not having no tolerance to that shit like I did, this is when I had no tolerance to oxys or any of the opiates at all. It's gonna fuck you up, It's gonna make you slow, and it'll give you some energy, but if you never took it before, it's probably gonna make you more sedated than anything. It's more of like when you get tolerance to it, I noticed. So yeah, basically, yeah, man. So I took a little bit of oxy with some drink, right? And I was just waiting for the effects to hit me at this point. It actually hit me fairly fast, It's fast acting. It took about 30 to 45 minutes for me to start feeling the main effects. And I was enjoying it a lot. I was really enjoying, working on a shit. So I noticed the first thing it did, just removed any weird anxiety, like about worrying about this, worrying about that for work. Because that's usually what I have every time I work. I worry about shit. So it removed that, first of all. It also helped me just breeze the day by. It made the day go by quicker, better. You're not really worrying about time when you're on this stuff. It actually slows down time. And I also noticed, food started tasting better. I think I ate something that day. And yeah, I started just feeling smacked a bit. So I also noticed it just made me not have pain. Like the pain tolerance is upped all the way. So there's no pain anymore, which means like muscle tension. Like I could not feel anything. So it's almost like I could do more at the job because I wasn't feeling the effects of the job that you normally do when you're like sober, Like if you ever went to work not high or anything, it fucking sucks. Okay. Yeah. Cause weed also helps reduce pain. And if you're doing a demanding job, you definitely want some marijuana, man. Some tough jobs out there. But anyways, yeah, man, I really enjoyed what it did. Actually I took just the right amount because it hit me a little hard, but not too hard. And luckily, yeah, it was already because I was high. So honestly, I guess you could say I was a little crossfading, mixing weed with that little bit of oxy. So it definitely upped the potency of that pill, that little bit of pill I had. Because I had actually taken crushed up bits of it. So it must have actually hit me a lot harder. No, quicker, not harder. Only harder if I took a bigger dose. But it just hit me faster because I assume I took broken up powder, and that's just really how it went. So yeah, I would say it lasted, 6 hours. All the effects, trailed off towards the end, obviously, but it lasted the whole entire day at work, and I was still feeling some relief into the next day. Definitely had some after effects, and it was nice, man. I really enjoyed everything about it. I would not really repeat it because it is like, you never know. One day you might just nod off a little too hard. People are gonna notice you. I have blue eyes, so people are gonna be dilated. I mean, constricted, not the other way around. But anyways, it was nice. So basically, I just was euphoric. Obviously, it was probably one of the best days I ever had at work because I didn't feel any of that stress, you know, because I was working a stressful job, that restaurant, and I wasn't feeling none of that shit no more. So I was really like feeling it, man. I was just, hell yeah, I was on my A game all day. I even think I could think clearly and, you know, about more of my decisions that day too, because usually stress kind of fucks with it gives you mental fog, brain fog. So if you remove that stress, you can kind of think more clearly. And that's basically what I was doing. I was thinking way more clearly, and I was just enjoying myself, most importantly. And it was probably the best time I ever took an oxy. I think that was the first time I'd ever took a real oxy, actually. So there was that too. It was my first time taking a real deal opiate, except a codeine pill I used to take. I took a codeine pill like a few times, but that didn't really hit the spot. I think I have a natural high tolerance to opiates. Yeah, there's that too. And I heard downers actually mix, and they actually create a cross tolerance. So there's also that working against you when you take these drugs. If you take multiple downers, yeah, they're gonna have like somewhat of a cross tolerance. I noticed that. So they do definitely affect different receptors, but they're definitely gonna, you know, affect somewhat of the same, like a mix in there, like here and there. So yeah, just be wary of that when you're taking that stuff too often. You gotta be careful. So man, basically I finished the day, cleaned up that restaurant. I was doing well and I wasn't feeling any pain, so I busted my ass towards the end, right? And yeah, I was feeling myself all through that night. Best night ever. I went home and, you know, I just proceeded to smoke up some major weed and just like start laying down playing some video games for the rest of the night. Then I just fucking, you know, that shit made me sleep so well. I slept like a baby. And, you know, next day I just like, you know, I really wanted to buy a little bit of that shit again. So I bought a pill for like $20. It was pretty good. It's a pretty good price for that real shit. I just bought a pill of that, and I never bought another one because I wasn't really that interested in getting any more. But once I got that one pill, man, I took that shit on my own time this other time and smacked that down, man. And that was a nice experience. That shit felt bomb.com. But anyways, yeah, man. So if you're thinking about doing some weird, sketchy shit like this, I mean, I guess it's not that sketchy, but, you know, people do what they do, you know. But don't take a big dose, okay? Unless you have a tolerance, don't take a big dose. If you're ever going to try this for harm reduction's sake. And most importantly, don't even attempt to try this, you know? Just take everything I say for entertainment purposes and harm reduction purposes only. So, yeah, man. Basically, I had a great night. You know, great oxy. It was good quality. Definitely medical quality. And made my restaurant life better, man, that night. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for the next one. Stay high, stay lifted. And most importantly, we just hit 1,500 subscribers. That's 1,500 people. So I really would like to thank everybody for supporting me, subscribing, and liking, and leaving comments, man. You know, let's grow our community, and most importantly, let's grow our Discord server, getting more people. Let's do this. I hope you guys stay high, stay lifted, be safe. You know, whatever you're doing out there, be safe with your drug combination and everything, man. I can link it down in the description, the TripSit drug combo chart. That is a very good drug combo chart to use. It's very vital for harm reduction's sake. So yeah, if you ever need any advice on what drug combos are safe, there you go. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to the next one. Peace.